what's happening, guys? METAVERSEMILLEN here. How are we all today? We're about another video. We're currently in LA right now. We're looking through the map. Good day. We've got the racetrack approved now, so exciting times coming. More stuff happening in Granada Hills. That's been approved. So's L-Slacks as well. So 2 new racetracks coming to Granada Hills in the next couple of months. What'll be exciting. Hopefully we can push that a lot quicker as well. Once I finish building this apartment, I think I've got one apartment left to finish at... Where's it gone? Yeah, I've lowered it down to here. I think it was... Is it this one here? Don't think it is. No, this one's got ages left. There's one. Is it on this one? No, I don't think it's this one either. It'll be the last one. If I actually go over to this one here. Yeah, this one here. This property's got 26 days left, 15 hours. So once this property is finished, we're going to start moving our Spark over. We have got 1.89 Spark on other players' properties as well, so we'll move that over once those properties are finished construction and put that all onto the racetrack structure as well. And we'll start building that racetrack structure hopefully in the next week. That'll be really good to actually see that going up as well. So yeah, buzzing. That'll go into the shareholder ties as well, so players will actually get the shareholders. We're gonna kind of work that back in. We're gonna take away the dividend percentage and try and tie it more into the racetracks, the gate fees, what players will pay to get into the race and stuff like that. Also the factory and other stuff as well. So earnings, I'll earn off that. I'll sell off 49% of the factory, 49% of the racetrack, and then I'll put that into a package. So the shareholders what have shares, they get paid out a percentage based on how good the racetrack does and the factory and other stuff as well. So yeah, totally up to you if you go down that road, if you want to be a shareholder. If not, you want to just be a resident, that's fine as well. We'll keep pushing the market up. It's gone up nearly 2,000 UPEX already, so actually we're at 10,980 UPEX right now, so that's really cool to see. We'll have this up at 11,000 by the end of next week, probably a little bit sooner as well with the property purchases right now. As long as we put up less properties for sale as we're actually buying, so if we buy 3 properties off the market, then we list one for sale, you know what I mean? So the market's always going up, the tree's getting stronger, and then everyone in Granada Hills can benefit from it as well. The shareholders, a percentage. We're also looking at just doing live races and stuff in Upland. So once we get the racetrack and the structure more kind of going, we'll be able to bring on live events on this YouTube channel and push this to more players. Granada Hills as well, we'll bring in a lot of members and actually chat about Upland and about the node and other stuff, and just see the sales, what people are buying in Granada Hills and around Upland as well, and then bring in other players, other broadcasters, the Upland staff into kind of these videos. So lots coming this year. Hopefully we have some really good really entertaining content as well. Messaged Upland this morning because I've noticed so many new features and just updates, and it's running so smooth. I was treasure hunting on my phone earlier, and it just feels so much smoother as well. Kind of they've updated the back end a little bit. This might all just be natural, just kind of a regular update, but everything just feels a lot more just smooth, kind of with the property sales as well. We've sold over 10 properties, I believe, in the last 7 days. If we actually go through right now, we can actually see, not in there, I always do that, messages. So over here, sold last 3 hours ago, we sold these 3 properties. These are all in Granada Hills as well. You can see what we've took out of UPX land to actually invest in more properties. Sold this one, and then these 4 as well. And then we've sold these 3 as well, and then 5 days, 6 days. These are 6 days ago, so even if we just count this one, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we've sold 14 properties in the last week on Upland. So with that kind of growth and the market being like that, unminted properties going down as well. I've always said, the unminted property number, this has to go down. There's no point bringing new cities on because, yeah, you've got a new city for a few days, but you're not selling anything else on the game, so it's not beneficial to your accounts. Yeah, you might sell a few properties and make some UPEX, but all your other properties you bought over the years are just gonna like sit there, you know. So you'd rather have a strong market. Once this goes down to like 200,000, 150,000, 100,000, that kind of range. Obviously, you need to have enough properties that players can come in, but you know, there's like over 100,000 properties still unminted in LA. You don't need that amount of unminted properties. So easily, just with that, even if there was like 10% left unminted in LA, you could get that number down to like 200,000 straight away. And then it just adds so much more value to the secondary market as well. Once we get to Granada Hills to a really strong market, because right now we use a sale money to actually like invest back into Granada Hills. But once we've got enough money rolling in that we don't need to sell more property to grow it, we will just start taking property off the market as well. So more players in Granada Hills can have those properties on the market. The less supply, so like say there's only 1,500 properties on the market instead of 2,000, you've got a 25% more chance of selling your properties. So that's what we're trying to do as well. You know, eventually everyone in Granada Hills, if you put a property up for sale, it should just sell like that. You know, if there's less properties on the market, say every player puts one property on sale, and then once that sells, they put another one on as well, and then we drop that UPEX sale market, so there's not like 2,000 properties on the market like there is now. We'll be able to like control that market and then drive the price up, and then that just creates more value in the sales as well. You're not selling for double, you're selling for triple. But the person what's buying that property is actually benefiting as well, because they're jumping into something what's still going to continue to grow. You know, it's grown 2,000 UPEX in the last 6-7 days now as well. So imagine what we can do over the year going forward. So imagine if you get in 6 months, how much you could have potentially earned, and you've lost because you've not got in earlier as well. So Granada Hills doesn't matter if you have one property or 10 properties. Even if you have one property, that floor going up benefits yourself, but also if you have like 10 properties, 100 properties, you're gonna like see a lot of growth as well. So yeah, it kind of like makes people want to join and push in as well. So the more you kind of work and like grow Granada Hills, the more that floor price will actually help you and support you in the game as well. So it's a really good like strategy to actually like benefit the players what actually support the nodes, and then the players what sit and don't invest in the node don't see as much growth, or don't see as much properties, but everybody can come in and like play the racetrack and other stuff. What we'll do is like start to do like a paid gate on it as well, and then we'll split that percentage between the shareholders and just kind of grow it like really big. That's another property sale just coming as well. So yeah, the market, happy with this market. Upland, like really good, buzzing like right now. So this year is going to be so good on Upland. We can see we're already over. So we're at like 10,120,000. So we've made like 120,000 in the last week, just through Tycoon and this as well. So that's basically bringing in 480,000 every single month on Upland if it's a 4-week month as well. So yeah, we're close to like 500,000 UPEX. Tycoon's gone down, so we was earning about 600,000 before. Now we're down about 480. So that's a difference in Tycoon. It's night and day. A lot of money kind of with the market drop right now. But it's really cool. I'm not really too fussed. Stosh is bringing out this Layer 3 game, like Spark Survival. We're speaking to Stosh last night as well, because we're looking at basically different kind of ideas and how to build them. And I was talking like how kind of the back end of Spark Tycoon's built and other stuff, and like all the coding behind it. And just like kind of really interesting and stuff. So we've looked into it. We're practicing now on different stuff like React and other stuff. So we're practicing in the background with JavaScript and that. But we have looked on Fiverr.com and some professional developers, and like, you know, obviously I can message Stosh if he knows some good ones as well. And we really want to bring like over the future, so the shareholders, like the kind of the banking system, everything with a withdraw and a like kind of deposit feature, kind of like Spark Tycoon, and then that'll be tied into properties as well. So like a way that you can actually make like kind of a resource off your property, kind of the same idea, but not like a Tycoon side of stuff. Maybe it's like an investment or like kind of a check or something, and those checks can be like kind of sold on the market, but those checks can like allow you to like open a business or like kind of open something on your plots, kind of like Sims as well. So like your players will need to like consume those resources to grow and level up as well. So it'll create kind of like where there's not just loads of resources dumped on the market as well, because yeah, we don't want to see just a market crash. We want to see like a really strong market, so it'll take a time to pay out kind of like dividends and stuff like that. But it means you'll have your banking set, you'll have kind of like your shareholders. Say the race income for the week was like 3,000 UPEX, that would split out the percentage automatically to the players like accounts on this instead of like Upland, and then you'd be able to like either put your money into Upland or like keep it in this UI, kind of like Tycoon, where you've got your UpX at the top here, so you'll have your UpX balance, and then it won't be more like kind of like the loot boxes. It'll be more like kind of a visit. You'll benefit from it, so, but you'll also have like your kind of banking up here where you can do other stuff like your shareholders. So you'll have all your like information like kind of on one page. So we're really looking at that, something just simple, like a nice, clean, simple UI, but where you can manage like all your Granada Hills properties. You can like kind of boost your properties in certain ways as well, and it's a way that if you buy stock and shares, you can buy it off this UI and then automatically start earning dividends and yields and see how much it is, and then you can trade your shares as well on the market. So that's what I was talking about, like checks, like more like kind of like a share at a set price, and that enables you to go into like the racetracks, earn commissions off different stuff. So like the more kind of features will come in Upland, the more valuable these shares will become. So like when you buy a share now, I'm doing the shares for like 1,000 UpX. I've not released it now, but this is like the plan. And then like 1,000 UpX, if you're in now, like that 1,000 UpX will be one share, and I believe I'm going to do like 1,000 shares as well. So that'd be 1,000,000 UpX, and then that's for like 49% of the racetrack. So if the racetrack's valued at 2,000,000 UpX, that means like half of that racetrack is going to be given to players in like sharehold percentage, and then that means like every time the gate, say we earn 40,000 UpX at the gate when I do a broadcast or a live video on the racing, and that 40,000 will get split, so 50%, 49% will go to myself, and then the other 49% will go to the shareholders, and that'll get divided by how many shares you own in it as well. So the UI is going to basically just tie all that together, so we don't have to like manually send UpX to each individual player. You'll be able to see the graph, like kind of your growth, how much like the dividends is going to pay off over time, and just loads of good stuff like that. We do plan to like drop the dividends down though, so we don't want to like have this crazy amount which we was offering before, but we are going to tie in more services and stuff as well. So like the better Granada Hills does, the more yields you can earn on the shares as well, and those shares can be traded in the market as well. So say you own the shares now, you buy 100 of them, like, and then Granada Hills has another 10 racetracks, another like 6 businesses, MetaVentures and other stuff come online. Those shares will be more valuable, and you'll be earning more off those shares. So eventually those shares could bring in a lot more than the actual share cost, but then you could sell that share to someone else for more, like UpX kind of idea. Like you can sell resources in the market on Spark Exchange and Spark Tycoon. So yeah, really spending a lot of time thinking about like the back end of stuff, and I've got the vision and that, so now we just have to look at kind of developers and like where we can afford to do this, because I've looked at some prices and I believe we can set it up for about like £600 to £800 in British money, so that's about $1,000. So what I was thinking as well, I've got to the subscriber count, I need to actually open the memberships. So I might open a membership for like £5 or something, and then that can be like kind of a piggy bank to help support this project. And then we can actually get like a UI online for Granada Hills in the all of Upland, where we can actually like do different business and different market. And I just think it'll cool that we can update it together and like basically just grow it and see what happens on the back end. I'm going to plan to learn back end like coding and stuff anyway. I love my job, what I'm doing now with graphic design and other stuff, but I've always like really enjoyed the back end of stuff and like creating something like Tycoon and other games like that. So yeah, it was really nice that Stosh reached out. Well, I reached out to him, sorry, but he messaged back. And then basically just got some insight and stuff, and that's yeah, really gonna like try and focus on that this year as well. But yeah, Granada Hills, pushing that as much as we can. Focus on LA, the market. Once LA mints out in a couple of years as well, it's just going to be like a gold mine. So yeah, can't stress it enough. If you're not already in LA or Granada Hills and that, jump on, get your properties before they're all gone, because this is going to be a really good growth. I see it. I just really see it. It's not financial advice, but this is where I'm putting everything I've got in the account, and yeah, we're over 10.1 million now as well on the account, and the racetrack's not even online yet, the factory's not even online yet. I upgraded to executive by accident as well, so I didn't actually get it on video, but I did get the one spark as well, so that's going to get moved around residents of Granada Hills as well, so we can actually start to build more structures. around the neighbourhood and around the racetrack and other stuff. So yeah, buzzing about that. Just wanted to jump on because the Racetrack email came through. Slack messaged on the Discord and that, and I just had to look at my emails, and yeah, mine's been approved as well. So actually buzzing about that. Jump onto Granada Hills if you're not already. Really trying to grow it, trying to push it as well. Click that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. Jump on the Discord. The link is in the description down below, and let's try and push Granada Hills to the moon, guys. Metaverse Melon, peace.